Well, my friend said I look like Ekin-Su and now I just can't stop seeing it. Where to begin? I made the news. I made the literal news. I made the news. Like, the news. Well, not BBC News, but like, we won't bother with that, it's fine. Also, and I've only been in the news once, and they're already spreading false information about me. Do you know what they've said? They've said I have a boyfriend. They've said I have a boyfriend. I do not have a boyfriend. There is literally more chance of me moving to Africa and going to live there than getting a boyfriend in the next, like, month or year. I don't know where they got that from. Literally just plucked it out of the air. Well, why would I have a boyfriend? Not even sexually active. And no, I'm joking. Of course I am. Last week I went to Spain with Emma, my friend. Just me, her, little like gals trip. It was a very early flight. It was like 8:40, and then it was delayed by 2 hours. So we were just sitting in the airport, in London Luton Airport, like, I mean, I was yawning like so much. If you want to know the backstory about like why I have jaw problems, I don't know why I have jaw problems. That's the answer to that. There are pigeons fighting or having sex outside. Can you stop? Anyway, so we're on the flight and I'm sat next to Emma. She's got the window seat. I've got the middle seat. You know, this lovely gentleman has the aisle seat. Obviously, I don't know who he is. Anyway, so I'm just sitting there and I'm tired. I've yawned like loads of times already. We've set off. We're up in the... I'm out of breath. No wonder like this happens to me. I'm just like a ball of stress. Anyway, I'm not really stressed. I'm totally fine. So we've set off, we've taken off, we're up in the air, the seatbelt sign's off, so you know, you can do what you want at this point. The trolley's already come round. It's like 2 hours into the flight and the flight is 2 hours 40. Do I know? No, I don't. And I'm sitting there next to Emma and, you know, just chilling, and I'm just yawning because I've been yawning the whole time. I'm tired, I probably need another coffee. And I yawn and my jaw comes out. My jaw dislocated on this side. I've said this so many times. If you want to know what happens, go watch this video because that explains everything. Technical side of it and the other times it's happened. That explains literally everything if you want to know everything. But anyway, popped out. I was there like, no. I was there literally like, this can't be real. I was like, this literally cannot be real. Like, I've been on flights so many times and I've thought my jaw was going to come out and it hasn't come out. And I was like, Emma's never put it back in before. I've never put it back in before. Like, this man next to me's never put it back in. Like, what am I going to do? Anyway, so I turned to Emma and we have our masks on and I'm like, and she's like, oh my God, your jaw's come out. She's like, Bella, no. Like, are you joking? And I'm like, I know. I'm more upset than you are. And so I'm like, Emma, you need to get one of the flight attendants so they can take us to the back or to the front so we can have some space for you to get behind me because you're the one who needs to put it back in. You're the only one who's here. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to ask Fred next to me or the 150 people on the plane. I could be like, is there a doctor? But nobody could hear me because I can't even speak. I'm not actually like worried because one, I'm so calm in stressful situations. That's actually a fact. Two, this is the 10th time it's happened. So I'm not there like, oh, what's going on? I'm there like, here we go again. Didn't think we'd be 40,000 miles or meters or feet up in the air. God knows. It's definitely feet. Anyway, Emma's like, oh my God, no, I can't get one of the flight attendants. Like, anyway, she's having a little panic attack. And I press the button that means, come here. Emma's like, oh my God, you can't press that. I was like, what do you mean I can't press that? She thinks it's going to eject us or something. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know why, but she thought you can't press that. And I was like, look, there wouldn't be a button there if you couldn't press it. The button just looks like this. Like, it means help me. Like, I need assistance. And this woman comes over. Emma leans over and Emma's like, her jaw's come out. Like, it's happened loads of times before. Like, it's fine. We just need somewhere to go so we can like try and sort this situation out. The flight attendant was like, oh my God, like, oh my God, yeah, of course, like, come with me. I can take you to the back. Come with me. And we were like, great. I mean, I wasn't really there like, great, but yeah. And then I have to walk down this plane, which is so long because we got upgraded. We didn't get upgraded. We got like, the aircraft got changed and now it's like 1,000 meters long. I have to walk to the back from row 5 to the back, which is a long way. And anyway, I'm like this. So I'm just like, I feel like I'm being papped on the way down because otherwise it would just look like I'm walking down the aisle going, and people would be like, what? Anyways, I didn't want to confuse people. We sat down on like her special, like the flight attendant seat. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. We're like in the back, like this is so cool. Like, yeah. As soon as it happened though, I was like, this is something I need to film. I sat down, she was like behind me. She was hopeless. Like she was literally hopeless. Her nails are like so long as well, so that was like kind of painful. And you can see my spit going everywhere. That's not nice. Anyway, so she tries to put it back in and tries to put it back in. She's like, is that doing anything? I'm like, no, honey, it's not doing absolutely nothing at all, even though I can't speak, of course. This whole time, the EasyJet person is watching us. You can't see her in the video, but she's stood like right there, and she's just like, yeah, like, come on, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I know what you mean. Because I was like to Emma, do this, tilt. And Emma was like this. And then I was like, tilt, like, no, like, not like that. And this EasyJet person was like, yes, like, I get what you mean, tilt. I feel like if Emma couldn't get it back in, which she couldn't, I feel like the EasyJet person could have got it back in. I feel like she was quite a strong, you know, I feel like she could have done it. Emma, I'm not saying you're not strong, but also, like, you know, you're literally like a spaghetti, like a lot of pieces of spaghetti just put together to make one spaghetti human, which is just not that helpful. Emma's getting stressed out, and this is when she grabs my phone and stops the recording because she's like, oh my god, I'm getting stressed out. I was like, Emma, don't touch my recording. The footage is the most important thing, not my jaw, the footage. I can't really do anything because I'm like, Emma's like, can you put it back in yourself? I'm like, well, I've never tried, but, you know, why not try now? Literal genius, and probably one of the only people in the world, probably quite a few people to be honest, that have put their own jaw back in is me. Have you ever relocated your own bone or joint or anything? Yeah, I have. I have to, like, pretend that I'm, like, behind me. So I have to, like, go, like, because this isn't on the footage, I'm sorry. So I have to go like, it really hurt. Ow, my lip. Oh, maybe that's why my lip hurts. Go like that, put my thumbs here. Then I have to put my forefingers here. Obviously, I know what I'm doing because I've been taught by the surgeon. Just put my fingers there. Da-dum-ba-dum-bum-ba. Go straight back in, no problem. I'm like, this is brilliant. I turn back to the air hostess and I'm like, it's back in now, mate. It's great news. She's like, oh my god, you did it. And then we stood there for a while and she was like, oh my god, that's the first time it's ever happened. She was telling all her colleagues, she was like, oh my god, her jaw just came out. And I was like, oh yeah, I know. It's like no big deal. Like, it just happens all the time. When I sat back down next to that Fred guy, his name's not Fred, but I'm just going to call him Fred. He was like, oh, like, because he obviously knew my jaw would come out. Like, I had to, like, get taken to the back and he knew what was going on. He was like, oh, so everything good now? Like, your jaw back in? I was like, yeah, like, it happens all the time. Do you know what I mean? And he was like, oh, I've got a metal plate in my jaw. I was like, what? I was like, oh, why? He was like, because it got shattered. Didn't tell me how it got shattered, but got shattered. Anyway, so we all have jaw problems. So we kind of had a bonding session over that. He was so cute. He was telling me about his aunt and stuff and his child. And anyway, after my jaw comes out, literally like nothing happens. Like my jaw just goes back in and then it is back in. Somebody saw me the other day and they were like, oh, I can't tell now that it came out a few days ago. I was like, how would you be able to tell? They were like, oh, you look normal now. I was like, yeah, I know. It's gone back in. It's not like... What happened now is what got me in the news. So how did I get into the news? Keep watching to find out. God, why am I like that? I don't know why. I didn't even think about this, but I just made a TikTok. Like, I don't even, like, make TikToks. It was, like, an obvious thing to think about, isn't it? Like, your jaws come out. Like, of course you're going to make a TikTok, so I did. That now has 12.9 million views, which is, like, quite a lot of views, which is annoying. Not annoying. I'm so grateful that it's happened. But if that was on YouTube, then, like, I'd be done. I'd be literally made. I'd be making loads of money and I'd be living my dreams. But it's on TikTok, so goddamn TikTok. So this journalist reached out to me and she was like, can I talk to you about this TikTok that's got like 5.5 million views at the time? And then I was like, of course you can. So she interviewed me and I didn't even tell her about my YouTube channel. Like, nobody knows about this. There were articles about me in Daily Mail Online, the Mirror, the Sun, what's this one called? The Sun. It's in the Scottish Sun. It's not even in the English Sun. They're the people who got it wrong, the Scots. They were the ones who said that I had a boyfriend. I didn't even see it. I got sent this. I didn't even see it, which is annoying because I would have liked to have just been going through Daily Mail News and then just seen my bikini photo. Like, what? They loved that bikini photo. My jaw's fine, could come out again. If it ever comes out ever again, I'm definitely filming it and definitely making another TikTok. I never thought that my jaw would be the thing to go like viral. It makes total sense. I've been through all this bloody shit to do with my jaw. My jaw's come out 10 times, for God's sake. And one time I waited 7 hours to get it back in. And finally, now it is all worth it. Her friend quite literally got behind her.
Coming in.